There is nothing in this world more volatile than a man with high energy and zero direction. Think about a forest fire. Fire in a fireplace provides warmth, light, and life. It has boundaries. It has a purpose. But fire without boundaries, fire without a why, it consumes everything in its path until there is nothing left but ash. Modern society is full of men who are on fire, but they have no fireplace. They have strength, they have testosterone, they have ambition, but they have no mission. And here's the truth the world won't tell you. A man without purpose is a dangerous man. He is dangerous to his family, dangerous to his community, and ultimately, dangerous to his own soul. Today, we're going to look at the biblical anatomy of a man without a mission and how to find the North Star God created for you. The Bible establishes a fundamental law of the universe. Nature abhors a vacuum. In Matthew 12, Jesus tells a story about a house that is swept clean and put in order, but remains empty. Because it is empty, was 7 spirits more evil than the first move in. This is the state of the modern man. He has cleaned up his life. Maybe he goes to the gym, maybe he has a job, but his soul is empty of a higher calling. When a man doesn't have a great task to move toward, his heart becomes a playground for chaos. Without a mission to build, he will subconsciously begin to destroy. Without a war to fight externally, he will start a war internally or with the people he loves. Biblical manhood is not about the absence of aggression, it is about the direction of aggression. A man without purpose is like a high-powered engine in neutral. Eventually, the engine will overheat and explode. The most famous example of a dangerous, purposeless man in the Bible isn't a villain, it's a hero, King David. The Bible says in 2 Samuel 11, "In the spring, at the time when kings go off to war, David remained in Jerusalem." David was a king. His purpose was to lead his men into battle. He was designed to be a shepherd warrior. But in this moment, he chose comfort over calling. He was a man with immense power, but in that season, zero active mission. What happened? Because he wasn't where he was supposed to be, doing what he was supposed to do, his eyes began to wander. He saw Bathsheba. Because he had no war to occupy his strength, he used his strength to take what wasn't his. A king without a war becomes a predator. When you are not pursuing your God-given purpose, you will inevitably begin pursuing your own destruction. Let's break down why this man is a threat. 1. He is dangerous to others. A man without a mission seeks significance in all the wrong places. He might seek it through dominance, through toxic relationships, or through ego. Because he doesn't feel like a hero in his own life, he tries to make everyone else feel small. 2. He is dangerous to his legacy. Proverbs 29:18 says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." If you are a father or a leader and you have no vision, you are leading your people into a fog. You aren't just lost, you are making sure everyone behind you is lost too. 3. He is dangerous to himself. A man with unused strength becomes bitter. He turns to addictions to numb the gnawing feeling in his gut that tells him he's wasting his life. He becomes a dangerous man because he no longer cares about his own future. In the manosphere, people talk about being an alpha as if it's about how many people you can control. But in the Bible, the greatest is the one who serves. The alpha of the Bible is the man who has so much purpose that he has no time for petty ego. True masculine power is strength under control. In Greek, this is the word praus, often translated as meekness, but it actually refers to a war horse that has been trained for battle. It has all the power to kill, but it is completely submissive to the rider's will. A man without purpose has no rider. He is a wild horse. He is fast, he is strong, but he is useless to the kingdom. He is just a liability. So how do you stop being a dangerous man and start being a purposeful one? 1. Stop looking for happiness and start looking for burden. Purpose is rarely found in what makes you feel good. It's found in what you are willing to suffer for. What problem in the world or in your family makes you angry? Ace, that anger is often a clue to your mission. 2. Submit to the ultimate commander. You cannot find your purpose until you find your creator. A tool doesn't decide what it's for. The craftsman does. You need to get on your knees and ask, Lord, what would you have me do? 3. Start small. Your purpose might not be to lead a nation. It might be to be the first man in your bloodline to stay faithful to his wife. It might be to build a business that funds the gospel. It might be to master your body so you can protect the weak. A small mission handled with discipline is better than a grand vision handled with laziness. Gentlemen, the world is on fire because men have abandoned their posts. We have too many men with warrior energy and no warrior's discipline. Don't be the man who is dangerous because he is lost. Be the man who is dangerous to the kingdom of darkness because he knows exactly who he is and whose he is. Identify your mission. Carry your cross. Lead your people. If you're ready to stop drifting and start driving toward your God-given purpose, hit the subscribe button and join the Biblical Alpha Mindset community. The world doesn't need more tough guys. It needs men with a mission. Go find yours.